Oh, I see one. Maximum speed. But you got some champagne going, Pixie. I'm not jealous. Nah. It was the time area. Nope. Nope, I'm here. Whee! Welcome to Valdrakken, where the dragons meet. This right here, capital. Welcome, everybody. Look at the architecture. We finally made it. Woo! Excuse me. Is it beer time? Oh, it is most definitely beer time.
Well met.
Hello there, Emerald Citizen.
All paths begin in the dream. Yes, life awaits you. Holth Aldan She. You're lucky I'm half asleep. Shall we talk a while? Greetings, traveler. Shall we talk a while? Holth Aldan She.
Cool.
Alexstrasza sees you. Holth Aldan She. Our fire cleanses. Warm welcome, champion. It is good to see you, hero. I'm telling Alexstrasza on you.
What?
Lifebinder be with you.
What?
We serve life. Alexstrasza sees you.
Okay.
Ours is a solemn burden. The Isles have awakened. We protect the Isles. For the glory of the dragons. Welcome to the Dragon Isles. The aspects have returned. 4 feet good, 2 feet better. Aspects watch over you. Guard against chaos.
What do you seek? Holth Aldan She.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Felicitations to you. We are the Arcane. I know many things. Felicitations to you. I was the best in my class. What about you? We are the Arcane. Holth Aldan She. What do you seek? Seek knowledge.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Okay, so we done blue. We done blue, red, and green. Where are the bronze at?
Holth Aldan She. You're late. Oh, a different timeline. You have arrived. As always, on time. What time is it? I talk about time a lot. Like, a lot. It is an honor, champion. It is good to see you here. You're late.
Ah, okay.
Oh, a different timeline.
That means I only need one of the black dragonflies now. Oh god, keep it of renown. Holy snap. Okay, hang on. I'll be with you in a moment, yeah?
Holth Aldan She.
I'm telling mama. I'm gonna start off with that cutscene thing. Yeah. Look at this, by the way. God, you know what I wonder? If this actually changed anything? Nah, it does not. Oh, okay. I was like, maybe the indoor lighting will change as well, but nope.
These are alarming tidings that you bring us. Here is our champion.
Hello, here I am, Tony.
Order must be served. I feel the waking of the Isles. I walk in the footsteps of Tyr. My watch continues.
They're not savages, Kralt.
I keep the faith. I have seen much. I know more. Why is it that every time I visit Valdrakken, someone calls me Tony and points out that my body is made of stone? I keep the faith.
Taliesin reference right there.
Trust in
Cool. All right. Yeah, they actually did it, Oily. Yeah. They did.
The sands of time are plentiful, but precious. Seeing all of time is my fate and my curse. All that matters is this moment. There is only one true timeline. Of course I knew you were going to do that. And that. And that. And yes, that. The downside to seeing all of time. There's no point in reading a new book or attending the latest play. I already know how they're going to end. In a minute, there is time for decisions and revisions which a minute will reverse. I see you have a part to play in this. Open your mind to what is yet to come. The sands of time are plentiful, but precious. Seeing all of time is my fate and my curse.
Very cool. Sorry, just had to see like quick dialogue. If we see like one of the black dragonflies around here, we need to poke him. Just FYI. But welcome in the Seat of the Aspects. Beautiful, ain't it? 1, 2, 3. Like they got 3 more no, 2 more windows. No, 3 more windows. Oh, look! Oh my god! Enzeville, thank you kindly. Look at this! If we have windows and aspects, yeah, there is 1, 2, 3. Why does this window not have anyone in there? Because here there's a red flag for the Red Queen, the green flag for a Ysera Marifra that's supposed to go there, a blue one for Kalik, a bronze one for Nosdormu, and a black one for, well, there was an Elfarian, and now maybe a Rephion or a whatever. But then who is supposed to go here, huh? Who is supposed to go here? Was there a 6th dragonflight? Razagev gonna join their side? Ooh! We shall make a video on this. It's just architecture. Nah. Everything's with a reason. Open your mind. Of course! How foolish of me! The answer was right in front of us. Nosdormu? Morozond! Of course! The infinite Twilight Dragons! Easy!
What is it you seek?
Easy! It was for the jailer. Ow. Welcome to Valdrakken.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Let us speak. So, about the Azure Span.
We secured the Azure archives, but Razageth's storm remains enveloped around Vakthros Tower.
She seeks to free her kin, but their prison does not lie within the Azure Span. What else could she be after?
My vision remains clouded.
He knows. He just doesn't want to share.
Lists could already be moving in our midst, and I fear I would not see it.
The city must be protected. Valdrakken is our people's home.
If the Primalists are here, we must find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power.
And here I am with my derpy ass little hat. Yes, mommy.
Holf Aldan.
Razagev, she's attempted to find them. This is profoundly disturbing news. We do not know where the Primalist will be next. Our city must be protected from her chaos.
Allow me to introduce you to Captain Drine. She oversees security here in Valdrakken.
The Scalesworn of Valdrakken, stand ready.
Alright. Hello, Captain.
I serve the aspects.
So long as you're here to aid the Valdrakken, the Scalesworn will be grateful for the assistance.
Go swiftly.
Welcome. Climate has been a bit warm, and I do not mean the weather. The Primalists are skulking about. Take this Dragonite gem, go kill the infiltrators.
Root out any Primalist that dare infest our city.
Yes, they are definitely massive.
Be safe.
The Primalists have been spewing their propaganda. Our enemies are too wily to slay anything in the presence of my Scalesworn. Perhaps you might be able to get close enough to eavesdrop on the conversation, see if there's anything of value to learn. Okay.
Glory to Valdrakken.
Netherwing.
My
Netherwing.
forces protect.
Now we're talking. Bring on the Netherwing.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Caligos.
This world is full of wonder.
I fit inside a Caligos' toe. Just want to put that out there. Look. Which just for poor Jaina is... Jesus Christ. Sorry. The academy is open. Tour the grounds. Go do the dungeon.
Together, we can achieve anything.
Sorry, my mind just went places. It's not my fault, okay? I was born this way. Hey, Kronos, hello!
My watch continues.
The Primalists wish to bring elemental chaos back to this world. Stop at nothing to accomplish their goal. I've received disturbing news to infiltrate the halls of infusion deep below Tierhold. They've attempted to disrupt the works of the Keeper Tier for their own nefarious purposes. Please, put an end to the Primalist threat within those sacred halls.
Stand strong in your convictions.
I think I still have the original pre-launch quest that I never got able to do because they closed the dungeon an hour early. Aw, man. I mean, the frames are suffering, but my lordy do I like this city. Oh, look! Hello! Wait. Huh? Are you... You're not clickable either. Are you just... Do you just exist? Okay. Whee! Hey! What the? Ebonhorn? Or are you Sibelian? What the? Why are you just cruising around? Huh? Okay. Fine. Whatever. That's Derpstrasse is special. Stuck in the time ways. No, not been looking for a map. Should I? Oh, here's another one. But this one is at least active.
Everyone comes to the roasted ram eventually. Grab a drink to blend in, but keep your wits about you.
The siege on Dragonbane Keep is about to begin, the teller says. What? There is so much happening in this city, though. What the fuck? Roasted Ram patrons. Eternals.
Interesting.
Hello.
With regular old voice lines. Okay. A drink to blend in. Eragosa.
Do you seek knowledge?
Is that a fucking Pandaren dragon?
Come see me again.
Oh my god, it's like the best of both worlds.
Our flight has much to offer. My wares were made with knowledge. We will not repeat our history. My wares were made with knowledge. Our flight has much to offer.
I love it, Avalanche.
We will not repeat our history.
Work the game!
Do you seek knowledge?
You are raiding at just the right time. We have found the best of both worlds. It is a Pandaran dragon. Okay? I'm in love. Alright, the cook refinery.
We have been scattered so long.
Can I offer you a fork or maybe some tea? It's a pleasure to see so many of Valdrakken. Let me know and I will trade. If you find yourself in need of the knife to match your fork, let me know and we will trade. Oh, cool. Yeah, alright. Oh, I need to choose a reward. Simple golden goblet or silver goblet. Holy protection. I mean, we gotta go with gold, right? Surely. Or the dragon tea set. Oh, I mean, toy. Yes, please.
Thank you for sharing.
Dragon tea set. Sorry, I thought we were all gonna get the dragon tea set, but we had to make a choice there. Those coming in, by the way, I do hope that the settings of my chat are now that everybody can actually chill and just type in. Hoping it's not too restrictive. Cool. Oh, okay, we can have a little drink. Neat. All right.
My wares were made with knowledge.
Mode of magical fire at a ghost's path. Sick. All right.
Go in wisdom.
Work. How's your Dragonflight adventure going? They're just... This statue lights up. Respect must be shown to enter. Oh, let me bow for you. Wait, let me bow before you, old statue. What? Let's go! We found a secret party. We found a secret party. Na 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 na. Now we found a party.
I am listening.
Very cool. Hiya, barkeep. Okay. Very cool. I kind of wish that the music would have changed, though, but that's not the thing. All seems good in every way. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Roasted Ram patrons. My friend, you're... You've had a little bit too much to drink, didn't you? Excited to lurk and play. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, so everybody already knew, like, this was how you're gonna find it, right? Yeah? Hang on, hang on. I got this, I got this, I got this. Ooh, Orb of Deception. Woo! Morus. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Now it's a party. Oh, yeah. God, y'all remember during Draenor where we found this? Oh, have fun with D&D tonight, Matt. Sweet dreams. Enjoy the power nap. Oh, this is cool. I love little secrets like that. And we can see the dragonflies represented on the flags with the different colors. Like, I jokingly talked about, like, that extra window. But architecture can definitely be hinting towards future stuff to happen. You might remember the part where... the Arbiter in Ouroboros, they also had like the whole broken platform, and that was connected to the whole jailer being kicked out there. So while yes, it's probably going to be extremely clickbaity. Oh my god, 6 Dragonflight uncovered. Will we find another color? It definitely has some merit that could be more added. Be the Primalist. Honestly, if I had to put some money on something, I would say Primalist could definitely be brought into the fold. And maybe together we could stand against the Titans.
How are you?
Come around here often, Cave. You having a bad time, buddy?
Tell me of your glories.
Oh, letter. The crisp, clean lettering, written with elegant touch, fades quickly into the parchment's wet, smudged ink and small reminiscence of spilled, fermented beverage. Adventurers, seekers, archival enthusiasts, the archives call to those who seek answers, yearn to discover, and to those who wish to reveal secrets of the past and perhaps the future. This request is not a faint of heart, nor those of wavering will. Only curious and brave adventure need apply. Kimura. Fido! Hello there. Do I roll my R's in Dutch as well? A little bit. Like Rotterdam. There's definitely a clear R in there. But I do it in English because I think I'm compensating. For example, when I pronounce the name Vrouw, I've been called out by people that I can't do the whole TH sound. I go for F instead of a Ts, right? So I started to do Vrouw. So my R became the more dominant syllable in the name. And that kind of flowed...
Everyone comes to the roasted ram eventually. Grab a drink to blend in, but keep your wits about you.
That kind of flowed into the rest of my pronunciation. So, yeah. There's that. No, I'm not from Rotterdam. No. Nou, closer to Leiden. Dan spreken we ook wel een beetje met die R. Weet je, een beetje laatst balletje. Cute. Let's take a drink. And let us blend in with the people.
Can I help you?
I love it here. All right, let me just get rid of the outfits. There we go. Ah, yeah.
Greetings, brother. Any news?
A delay, unfortunately. They are still looking for it at Southhold Gate.
Still? Should they not have found it by now?
I am sure everything will be handled by the time our benefactor is already. He will make sure of it.
Careful. We speak too casually. There are unfamiliar faces about.
So they're looking for something at the Southhold Gate. And they have benefactors. Assumingly primalists, yeah? Cool. People are always taken aback when you call them out for being Dutch. I mean, my experience, Kira, is that Dutchies will immediately catch on, hey, you are Dutch, when it comes to the accent. And most of the time, there are some exemptions. But most of the time, when I hear a Dutch accent, I'm like, it's really difficult to be listening to this for me. Whereas other people, I've been told that I'm exotic. I've been told that I have an Italian accent, a Scottish accent, a Russian accent, people that are not from the Netherlands or not in the area, they are having a really hard time placing, like, where the heck does the accent come from?
The Isles welcome you. The waters flow again.
And for me, when people call me out on it, and they're like, you're Dutch, aren't ya? With your fucking accent. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't pretend to be anything else. Like, what? And do I do YouTube as a job? Yes, in Varia even. I've been doing this for full time since Warcraft Draenor, so quite a bit of time. But I started with the lore videos in Mr. Pandaria, so like 10 years ago. We checked out the other day. Ranima. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your help. The elementals are still causing problems, but I can feel like we could get started at least. Still trying to find some mud elementals, though. Clearly, they have a problem with quality architecture. Oh, you doing the same dialogue that you did at your tower. That's weird, but okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. Like, honestly, it's just been...
What can I do for you?
It's been a hobby that got out of control.
Got the best deals anywhere.
And being able to do this... Like, they say that when you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. That's not exactly true. But you do it with a passion.
Hey, can I interest you with a payment plan?
And that makes all the difference. So all of a sudden you're pushing like 12 hours a day plus for a long period of time. And you don't mind because it's all for something that you really enjoy. No, we're not done with the 4th O-Stone yet. This is my very first entry into the city. And this is actually, fun fact, on the beta times, all of this was very jumbled and bits and pieces. I did not take the time to dive into this. That stupid whelp. Doesn't it realize I can clearly see it following me? What? Is there a whelp following you? But this for me is also all shiny and new and actually learning here and yeah. I'm actually very excited to be exploring the capital in every nook and cranny. Got some weaponsmith going on. Hiya, buddy. Woo. Gear. Transmog gear. Oh. Ooh, okay. Damn, there's a lot to collect. There is an obscene amount of stuff to collect in this game. I love it. Blacksmithing trainer.
The Isles have awakened.
Armorer. Is that the whelp that he was talking about? Oh no, that's the Valdrakken.
We protect the Isles.
Ha! I see through your disguise. Oh. Wake up! See the truth! You're a graphic designer, and even though I love it, it still work. Oh, that is quite the change, though. How have you been fighting it? Gladiator's Refuge Sanctuary. Ooh. Oh, this is where all the PvP cool kids hang out, yeah? Oh, they chained up a giant just so that we can hit it? Wow, okay.
Best goods in the Isles.
PvP gear. Oh, sick. Yo, we need the
wares
PvP.
are always available.
Item upgrader.
May I serve you again?
Those masters are not available quite yet. Battleground recruiter. What the?
Greetings.
Whoa, cool. Do you fight back? Alright. Ah, neat. Maybe he wants to be hit.
Looking
You
for
don't know
something in
his
particular?
kinks. I suppose. Oh, with war mode on, you can actually earn gear as well. Oh! So, we should be PvPing, huh? Dismounts an enemy airborne player. Yo, what? You can shoot people out of the sky? Oh, that's great. Place a flag on an enemy player's corpse in front of you. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, we need to get in on this. Oh, come on. That's actually really cool. It's not better than what I have, but it's... Oh, this one is. Whoa. Increase item level to 408 in arenas and battlegrounds. Oh, that's fucking sick.
These goods will serve you well.
Oh, I can clear out my hard drive. Nice.
Till we meet again.
Against overwhelming odds, slay 25 level 70 horde anywhere within the Dragon Isles. Though you puny mortals have come to a truce, I heard a rumor that some of you still harbor grudges. If you gather some friends, I know a place you can show the other side who's truly superior.
Good luck out there. You'll
Proving in
need it.
battle, you mortals can do so love to squabble over whatever grounds you come across. It will be amusing either way. For me, that is. Let us see how well you can prove yourself. Ah, sick. Okay.
Goodbye now.
Yo, that monkey has a weapon.
What's happening?
Alright, let me clear out my hard drive then, because now it's on my external hard drive. Nice. So that's the third day. Dragonfly Beta is on the external one, which means on my main drive I can get rid of the Dragonfly Beta folder. Yoink. Yup. And if we clear out the garbage bin... hang on. How come the garbage bin does not show up on my drive? That's weird. Am I just completely spacing out and not seeing it? Oh well. Garbage bin. Oh well. We have 800 gigs available right now. I think we'll be okay for recording today. We can go all night long, baby. Hell yeah. Does anyone know a good guide on how to level your character if you want to experience all the lore? You mean from start for level 1, Envaria? Not really. At least I don't know about a guide. Maybe somebody else has done one. The problem is that a lot of the story has been, like, there's certain patches that are just no longer available in its entirety. Some legendary quest lines have been taken out, as well as if you go into, for example, Chromie Time,
Ours is a solemn burden.
That you outlevel it. So while Chromie Time gives you the opportunity to re-experience the expansion, it doesn't exactly give you that full experience as it was back in the day. Don't do the side quest, yeah? What do you mean, Drelanim? Do it for the weekly. What weekly? What? Huh? But long story short, like, if you want to experience the story of Warcraft, what I would recommend is to turn on Chromie Time and follow, like, the main campaign menu. And that will be your best shot at getting at it. There's a weekly quest for 4K rep. Oh. Oh, you mean don't turn them in yet? Oh, but at the same time, like, I need to do a full zone. We'll be okay. There's just chilling dragons. Look at that. I'm pretty sure Caligos called you over to go to the zone and y'all didn't show up. But okay, y'all relax here, yeah? Dragonan! I am having a ball. Yeah. This is my first time having a proper look at the capital city. Gazing around all the little bits that they did. The book is filled with complex formulas and intricate details. Most of it goes over your head, but you can find a recipe that seems easy enough to perform. Perform the recipe. Some crystal seem to be growing on your head. Get it? Because it's not going over my head. It's going on my head. Ha 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 ha.
I know many things.
Iragosa.
Holth Aldan She.
Is that another Pandaren dragon?
We are the Arcane.
Oh my god, it's another one.
Felicitations to you.
Oh god, there's another one. Didn't the dragons hate Kalik? Nah, they didn't hate Kalik. I mean, some of them did. Ooh, the Azure Archives. Oh shit. Oh my god, they have glasses on. Head Librarian, Libergo.
Hello, man.
Nah, Kalik was hated by those that were allied with Malagos and the son of Malagos called Azuragos.
What do you seek?
But we did find out that Azuragos are actually allied with Deathwing, so, you know. Mr. Biscuits, what are you doing over there?
Vishnu Allah.
What a wondrous collection. If I didn't have other priorities, I would spend all of my waking hours in these archives. And don't pay mind to my little friend here. The mischievous little devil may be cute, but he's often quite distracting. Not to mention his tendency to misbehave.
May the stars guide you.
I never gave up hope.
So the idea behind the blue dragonfly not showing up has more to do with after the Cataclysm they lost the Aragos, thank you. So after the Cataclysm, Titanor, hello there, good morning wifey as well. They lost a whole chunk of their powers and it was kind of like the idea of, okay, cool, we have fulfilled our grand purpose, what the heck are we gonna do now? And Kalik was like, I don't know, go find your own destiny. And so the whole Dragonflight disbanded, the Nexus was left alone, and Kalik went off to marry Jaina. No, sorry, hook up with Jaina. But now he's trying to bring that family back together, and he finds that they're not immediately answering the call.
This world is vast and wondrous. Go carefully.
Kimura turns gracefully to address you before speaking with a smile upon her face. Her eyes follow your being from the ground upon which you walk, moving upwards slowly until your eyes meet in a calming gaze. Is it answers you seek as well, human? I'm ready to speak if you're up for a challenge.
Stay vigilant.
I have been going through the archives trying to seek information about Keeper Tyr. Surprisingly, every mention of Ulduman has all been stripped away aside from a half a page to mention something about a secret that he kept there. Fascinating stuff, yes. I'm sure there are other secrets that hid there as well. Perhaps you and some of your friends could go in and search. I would treasure anything you could bring back to me.
Good health to you.
Uh-huh.
I offer you my aid.
Ah, I have use of you. The Gnolls of Brackenite Hollow are said to be using DK, a powerful tool, in the right hands. Gnolls do not have the right hands. We should be doing our due research on this pressing issue. Go to the Hollow and bring back a bit of their magic so we can see what kind of powers they have harnessed. And do be careful and take some friends. The Brackenhide possess the ability to wither your very bones, and that will be a
May you find what you seek.
So we have to go to Brackenhide again. Alright. Obsidian Whelplings as well. Yay! The Dragonflight lives. Love it. Stinley, thank you very much for the gifted subbies, by the way. Clicky and Kenta, enjoy your free subscription. Maddock, I'm enjoying it massively. You love it? I'm one of the lucky ones. Get in contact. Ah, cool. Enjoy the lurk. Stop the giant hate. I would never hate the giants. Multi-layered city, by the way. Ah. So much to see.
Looking for wares?
Need some goods repairs? You've come to the right place. I can assure you fully embrace the systems of currency the locals use. Oh, you're giving the Dragfree the option to buy mounts, yeah? Zanil as well.
Suri! I wondered if I'd recognize you in your visage. But somehow I just knew it was you.
I felt the same sensation. Your visage suits you well, my friend.
It does, doesn't it? Abyssian said to look inside and let the magic within express how I wanted to be seen. I guess the old dragon was right after all.
His visage is that of a Tauren, correct? And it seems many dragons take the form of elves.
Huh.
I confess I am still learning the difference between them.
I hear some dragons even choose to look like gnomes, whatever that is.
Rathian could not tell me why our visages are so distinctive. Perhaps ours were meant for a different purpose.
All I know is that I like what I see in myself and in you.
Oh, Dave Falken. Dave Falkenkosh. Hello there.
You call that a uniform?
What's wrong with my outfit?
Anything for an ally. Here to spar? You have your orders. I'm ready. What do you need? Let's get back to training. Here to spar? Anything for an ally.
Do you think they're female dragons who take a male visage and vice versa? Yeah. That's the whole idea behind Chromie, Pixie. There's a story called Visage Day, in which they actually explain the whole idea behind visage. And they dive deeper into the idea behind Chromie's visage. Because Chromie, in dragon form, has the name Chronormu, which is the male name that they use. So Nosdormu, Chronormu, right? Whereas the females amongst the bronze, they do me, so Soridormi, for example. But Chromie used the visage of a female gnome. And in the story, in Visage Day, they dive into the details as to what's going on, and it's rather cute. Like, Chromie goes around, they ask Onyxia, why do you use your form? And Onyxia's like, well, we humans are rar, death and destruction, and, you know, I'm beautiful, so I can infiltrate the kingdoms. And Caligos goes like, oh, but I want to be like, approach me, it's gonna be great. And Chromie, like, ponders about their opinions and ponders, like, okay, why do they take their visages? And ultimately, they decide on the female gnome, to which they ask, I think Kalik asked them, like, why did you pick female gnome? To which she, which is the pronoun that they use, they announce, like, it just felt the way that I was. And that's it. That just felt like this is me. And that's how they go with the visages. So here, we have a Sindrafresh, which I think is a female Dragfear, and a Zuratel. And as we can see, Sindrafresh has taken...
You call that a uniform?
Look at that beautiful visage. So they too embrace how they feel on the inside as they want to express it on the outside. Yeah, Onyxia. So this was in the time before the whole Onyxia madness thing. Yeah. But still, there was the whole claws and were hunters and predators and all that. I do have a readout on Visage Day, and I'm pretty sure that they put up Visage Day on the WoW website as a free read. This place is great. I am glad that we managed to secure some space given how crowded Valdrakken is getting. The dragons will need to acknowledge our kind and our contributions. Probably a good thing that Sarkref is not here. He will be livid and probably demand one of the big dragon roost towers. Now if I could just find where Viridia went. How have you been adapting to the world? The Horde has turned out to be a collection of undisciplined misfits and outcasts all held together with a loose desire to be better people and honor. I love it. Also, look at this visage. Look at these legs. Look at his face. Magical. Now, Farid had mentioned that it might be something we would try eventually, but he never really elaborated on the limitations. What do you think about Nelfarian? Well, I hear that they started calling him Deathwing before he died, and he earned the title. I am proud of what my Warren is capable of doing and achieving, but I am terrified to think of what he might have asked us to do had he started using us in the field. What if the Horde and Alliance go to war again? Ha, please. If we went to war, I would be worried about us getting bored and going home after waiting for the Obsidian Warders to show up. That batch of lizards take forever to get into position. Okay.
You have your orders.
What is your report?
How have you been adapting to the world, Azuratel? I would say that this world is more populated than I was expecting. The Alliance does not have enough order and discipline for my taste, but they show promise and mean well. Given time, we might mold them into a more unified and dignified fighting force. And what do you think about Nelfarian? I will counter with another question. Does it matter what I think? He is dead. I'm told that before he died, he did great and many evil deeds, became corrupted by old gods, and his children in flight made war on this world, the likes of which led to a cataclysm. To me, he was a father and a leader. To everyone else, a murderer and world breaker. I will choose to remember him my way. Oh, fucking love these details. Let's fucking go.
The Obsidian Warders stand proud.
Let us discuss business. I have much to offer.
Ara, a fellow Green Dragoon. How have you been adapting to the world? It is loud and undisciplined. I thought I would like the freedom. I just keep finding that I miss the surety that came with order. Does that make sense?
Only the finest goods. Thank
Cool.
you for browsing.
So this is the Ware Nest. All right. Look at how big, though.
Aspects watch over you.
Oh.
The Drakthea, stand ready.
Dervishan, the Obsidian Warders. The Dragonkin architecture has not changed since the crash were closed. So strange. It makes me wonder if the Draconid or Dragonspawn were allowed to have artists of their own. How have you been adapted to the world? Well, I've been having a wonderful time. There are so many new races to talk to. Some of them have fur, some of them have skin, some have funny accents. They have different foods and drinks and interesting words for things. And stories. Oh, so many stories. And art and songs and culture. Oh, I just want to meet them all. Nelfarian, I do not want to talk about it. I need more time to consider what I've heard. To us, he always seemed to mean well. He was training us for war, yes, but that was to make the world a better place for everyone.
Diplomacy first.
The Isles have awakened.
The aspects have returned.
Hi, elite Titan researcher?
So many possibilities.
How may I help you? What do you have? Titan Watcher's broadsword, scepter. Cool. Ancient Titan gun, shield. Okay, well, gun. Cool.
May we all find what we seek.
The search for
Until
Titan
next
relics.
time.
I have spent all my time since the Waking studying the Titans. Their history is fascinating. What power they must have wielded to create the Dragonflights. There's so much knowledge to be gained about them. If you could bring me any Titan relics that you find around the Dragon Isles, I'll put in a good word for Valdrakken Accord. Cool.
Be bold. Be true.
And Talika.
We maintain the Isles.
Huh.
We stand against chaos. The Keepers gave us thought. We serve order. Greetings. Welcome to the Isles. You ever wonder what the Keepers keep? And why they do not share? Good day. We serve order.
Yep,
We
soulmate.
stand against chaos.
So these are not Sekharov, right? Like, they're not the snake people that we met in Vol'dun. These are different, but they use the same model. I know someone who is in dire need of your skills. Tierhold's Reservoir has just been attacked by Primalists. I was lucky to make my escape. When I did, I fear the others may not be so lucky. It's just the north of here. Find Zutiki. She'll be able to fill you in on the details.
Beware chaos.
Death to chaos. Chaos control. Wow. Ray, I understand why you're standing here. My lordy, that's pretty. Yep, this is the main capital, John Q.
There is much to discover.
Did I vendor Inky Black Potion? I think I put him back in the bank, ain't it? This place actually does not get prettier if you use the Inky Black Potions. Like, the city itself will glow better, but the sky is actually better without it. Sick. Alright. Healing wings. Oh, nice. Viridia!
My duty is to help others.
Long time no see, Viridia. This city is so decadent. Since the Forbidden Reach, I've seen so much pain and suffering in this landscape, and there's a testament to the power of the dragons and a reminder of how little they use it to aid others before now. Nelfarian made us. What is more, he made us to help him with the task that he could not do himself. That is how I will choose to remember him. I will continue to bring mercy and healing to those who need it and help heal this world and its woes. I will continue to help mend the scars left behind by Nelfarian, both from his time as Deathwing and before. And I will do this, not because he made me to do this, but because I choose to do this. It is the right thing to do, and someone must choose healing over war. Have you ever met Anduin? Anduin and you would get along like snug as a snail. Where's the rest of your healing peeps? They're currently dispersed throughout the Dragon Isles, helping wherever they can. Eventually, we will have enough resource and knowledge to mount an expedition back to the Forbidden Reach. To recover those who are still trapped in stasis within the crashes there. For now, we wait, we heal, we help, and we gather our strength. Zephyria, hello there. Hope you're doing good. That was a mess. Uh-oh. Telescope looking right into the sun. Vive, hello. Dankjewel for the raid. Everybody, hello everybody coming over. If you're new here to the chat, I'm hoping that the chat settings are set in such a way that you can immediately talk and that you don't have to be like verified or whatnot. That would be rather nice. Welcome everybody, I'm Noble. I'm well into the Warcraft lore, and I am taking my first steps in like the proper Valdrakken. I'm taking my first steps into exploring the proper capital city of Dragonflight, as this is entirely new to me as well, as I haven't checked this out in the beta times, and so far I'm over the moon. We are partying with the Dragfear, we're learning more about Nelfarian, we got ourselves a lovely little hat. You played 8 hours today? Hell yeah. You can't get enough, but you have to go. Is adulting waiting for you? Have a good one for you. Thank you very much again. How have you been adapted to the world? Life moves at a different pace now. Everywhere we went, there were those in need. Those who needed healing or reprieve. I continued to help as best as I could, but worried with every step that I was forcing my Waren down a path of service that they should not have to be subjected to. I tried to disband my Waren. 3 times, as a matter of fact. Most of them refused. I insisted we had free will, that they should feel free to pursue their own goals and dreams. But too many continued to follow me. So I stopped asking for them to leave, and I started giving them orders on how best to use their skills for good.
I have patience to see.
Cool.
The aspects have returned.
This place has changed. The buildings are the same, but the people, the dragons. Too many think they know my kind. What few remain of my kind have forgotten who we were and what we used to stand for. In many ways, my small brigade is as out of time as the Dragfear. Why are you with the Healing Wings? The Healing Wings showed my troops mercy when we offered them arms. Oh, these are the ones that we fought against on the starting area. Oh. Cool. I know of no life beyond service to a worthy leader. With Malygos gone, Viridia has proven to be the axis upon which my ideology has pivoted. She is more worthy than she will admit, and her cause is more just than I could have imagined. What do you think about Malygos? Deathwing sundered my aspects. They were friends, and that worm shattered the blue dragonflight with the wave of a claw. Were he not already dead, I would march every soldier I could muster onto the lair of Deathwing and bring back his head. But we missed that. Lies and misfortunes see my small brigade trapped eons after we agreed to sleep and watch the Dragfear. My aspect is dead. Few now remember what he stood for in life. They only remember the horror Malagos unleashed before he had to be defeated.
Go in
Sick.
service.
What is the situation?
Sick. The vast amount of knowledge. I read every volume of history, literature, and lore that we had back in the Warcraft, and even some of the library of the healing wings and the Ebon skills. I thought there was a lot of knowledge. Here there's much to catch up on. So many new voices being captured within the written word. So Kodefi, you could call yourself noble if you want. Like, you look cool. I could have your name, just saying. Initially, I was ecstatic to witness so many places I've only read about. Now I've become quite frustrated with how much has changed from my studies. I studied so much, and all of it is out of date by multiple epochs of this world. What do you think about Neltharion? In hindsight, the signs were there. We were too close to see them. We knew only a few dragons, and all of them loyal to Neltharion. I've seen the evidence, read testimonials, spoken with someone who were there, and saw his fall. It all is logical. So why do I feel so betrayed?
I believe in planning, not luck.
Dr. Ovin. What? What? Huh?
Oh. Aha. Aha. Ah. Oh.
So what is this a reference to like Nintendo or what? Is this what's happening here? And what is happening, Robles? Like, that's impossible to say, ain't it? What ifs? Yeah, what if, right? What if? You're poking the man too hard. Nah, just right.
You would ask something of me?
Transformation trainer.
Now, back to my garden. Am I dreaming? Charmed. Well then, let us proceed. Am I dreaming? There is a universal justice, and it is life.
Studious Drake Watchers.
I offer you my aid. Honored to meet you.
Okay. The Obsidian Enclave. Dragon riding training. I'm pretty sure we got all that we needed, right?
We will not repeat our history.
Yeah. I mean, we have symbols. Your vigor regeneration rate is accelerated to 1 vigor every 20 seconds while grounded. Why not?
We have been scattered so long.
Tedakar, that's me. I'm on Tedakar EU. Okay, so that's a big-ass tower. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be levels that I'm not gonna be exploring right away right now, but that's okay. We got plenty of time to cruise around the city. Maybe look up some articles later as to... Ooh, have you seen this? And the leader of the city, the aspects. They have like a big old tower and a big old chamber. Yeah. Hello? Anyone in here? Arcane servitors just randomly popping in here. Alright. Dragfear with more classes. What are your thoughts on having them more classes? Well, as people have pointed out, the Black Dragonflight is not represented within the Dragfear. Now, that might be lore-wise because Deathwing didn't want his own infusion in there. He thought, like, let's steal from the other aspects and flights, but not my own. Which could in turn work with his I don't trust you bit. Alternatively, it might be something for the future. Like, you could easily see... Oh my god, it has a little cowboy hat. I could easily see a situation in which Blizzard wants to add tanks to the Dragfear, and wouldn't you know it, you could use the Black Dragonflight for it.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Why?
You need something?
Oh my god. Cute. So that could be a thing. That you can add it later. But it's also a matter of what do they want to do and how do they want to keep the balance between the classes. At the end of the day, it's entirely up to Blizzard to decide, like, what do they want to do. Our team and the game designers have done, they've done some work. Did anyone else see that sparkle? Oh, there it is. Huh? Barrel of confiscated treats. Cool. Lure a friendly whelpling out of hiding with an uncomfortably squishy but nonetheless appealing tree. Here we got some napping whelps. Hiya.
Let's strike a bargain.
Oh, you're
a
just a pet
bargain
vendor.
is
Okay.
struck.
Alright. What else you're all up to in this big old city then?
Do you see anything you like?
Is this just a staircase leading up to the city? Yeah, it does look like it, huh? Wow. There's a lot.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. For the glory of the dragons.
Halt. I see through your disguise. We will find the stone. Stone? What stone?
What's up?
Oh, I still need to use the revealing dragon eye before I kill them. Oh, whoops. Handy. I need a favor, and you look like the favor-doing type. An old pal of mine, Harleen Chirpsnight, was supposed to meet me in the city a few days ago. He was planned to eat our way through the Ruby Feast, get a trim at the barbershop, and then visit the swanky auction house they got here. But she ain't shown up. She got lost in the work plenty, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable knowing where she was. Okay.
See you around, friend. I've seen you around here before.
The higher-ups sent me out to see what kind of prospects we had here. She gazes out over the horizon and remains silent for a moment. No, not this time, I don't think.
Have a good one.
Talk to me.
This far from the mainland, the war feels like a distant memory. Tinzi and Taravos be good people. In the end, that's all that matters. Am I supposed to know who you are, Zorza?
Be seeing ya.
I am listening.
Had the Kaldora never ventured beyond the boughs of a sacred forest, we would never have set foot on this wondrous place.
Farewell.
From what I understand, we're not the first people to emerge from a solitude into unfamiliar worlds. Times are changing in Dragon Isles. I can only hope that we're here to adapt those.
Victory
or have
in
done.
all your battles.
Generations spent hidden from the rest of Azeroth, only to discover the world of splendor in the lands beyond. To think we three would have had so much in common.
I hope to see you again soon.
I mean, I suppose so. Pandaren hidden behind the mist, the Night Elves in their forest, and then Enkida. I suppose. Man, they made some beautiful RP areas though. Like this town, I could definitely see people hanging out here quite a bit and making their own stories. The air tastes fresher here somehow. I can feel the thrill of adventure fluttering in my chest. The Dragon Isles, can you believe it?
May the light embrace you.
Taravos! Dame Gleamsprocket insisted we set sail for the Dragon Isles the moment she heard there was adventure afoot. Naturally, we almost immediately found more danger than we bargained for. We found ourselves caught in some matter of hunting snare meant for proto-drakes. Luckily, Zorza cut our binds and showed us the way to Valdrakken. We owe him much. I do, however, wish that he was a little less talkative. I'm trying to read.
May your days be long, and your hardships
Aw,
few.
Renka's sitting all by themselves.
Need something?
The denizens of the Onaran Plains have honed their nomadic lifestyle in the countless generations. Think of the Valpera could learn from them.
Be quick. Be clever.
Browsing buyer, Jimothy Lewis.
Speak quickly.
Yes.
And you are. Watch your back.
I eagerly await our next trade.
Uh-huh.
Come
Skinny
back
trainer.
with more coin.
Ours is a solemn burden.
You are but a pawn of the aspects. Are they the Battle for Azeroth Island guys? Are they? I don't remember them as such. Use the item. I did. It now tells me 1 out of 6. I used the item. Yeah, it was a one-time activation. It's a bit silly that you can fight them before you use the item, but whatever.
Looking for wares?
Suragosa.
Do you seek knowledge?
Those dragon eyes and the visages are so cool.
Thank you for sharing.
High mountain stands. Beware the deep places of the earth.
So this
Glory
is very
to
much...
all dragons. I have lived to see them return.
This is very much the profession area. Gotcha. Proprietor. I can get ensembles here? Okay. Again.
We protect the Isles.
So much to collect in this one. Oh my lordy. Come one, come all. A wondrous feast is happening in the Ruby Quarter of Valdrakken. Each day, revered chefs Rumia Schaza and Morsel will tantalize your palates with a variety of new and exciting foods from across the Isles and Azeroth. Come down and experience the glorious flavor of life itself.
Ishnal Toreth.
Wow, you look fancy. I admit, I did not expect much in terms of pleasant conversation from Mr. Travel, yet I cannot help but find his enthusiasm endearing. To think some months ago, we would likely have met on the battlefield.
Kaltharos Maldin.
Never thought I'd be sharing tea with a Nightborn. Guess it's easy to think of it as sharing tea with friends.
Remember that the beast in the shadows might be your salvation.
They call this hill. Hey everyone, let's get out of here. Okay, nice little Hearthstone reference. That one I actually get. That's the Hearthstone one where they're like, hey, everyone, get in here. And now they're like, let's get out of here. Oh, God.
Anyone hungry?
They let him in. Hello, friends. I have come to the Dragon Isles with a hope in my heart to further hone my craft. From what I understand, many dragons tend to favor the style of cooking for which I share affinity.
Don't forget to eat.
Weren't you in my collection? Didn't I have a whistle that summoned you, know me, or is it in my bank? Probably in my bank. Gorgonzormu, a cheesemonger. Do you have Gouda? Black Empire Brunost. If you hear it, hold this foul-smelling cheese up to your ear. You can hear strange whispering, plus it's high in fat. There's just one big hole in the middle, with a comically large toothpick sticking out to the side. What? Were you expecting a sword or something? Untethered from time, this parmesan had a nifty habit of materializing on your pasta ahead of schedule. Good luck, Lord Douglas! Perfected by Anhari and Skalaxi scholars, the Apexic crystal containing this cheese recipe has long since been lost. Hailing from before the Pandaren Revolution, this cheese was a key component of an ancient Mogu favorite, stuffed lushrooms. Ripened in the frozen waste of Northrend, this rawful cheese emanates an otherworldly chill. Infused with water from the Well of Eternity itself. What? What? This treat was once highly prized amongst Keldori, prior to the Sundering, of course. This bronze dragon used their powers over time to get themselves some eternity-infused burrata out of the... Okay. Okay. This entire dairy must be purged. It's the only way. Oh, my lord. Love it.
Looking for something specific?
Cool.
See you around.
That timeline is cheesy. Ugh. Ugh.
For the glory of the dragons.
The name of that cheese dragon is Gorgonzormu. Dusty, Sorogosa's assistant. Ha. Okay, that's the artisan's market. Yeah, this has been great.
Many people come here for commerce. Find a place to blend in with the merchants and keep your ears open.
Okie dokie.
May the flights protect us.
Whoa! The jig's up! Oh, God! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That was way all too quick. Oh, okay. I was trying to use lay on hands, but why are there so many? Because there were two next to each other, and both of them had like the free on top. So that's why I was fighting a lot of them. Normally it would have been okay, but I wasn't paying enough attention. Whoopsie daisy. And they're gone. Yeah, that's right. You better run.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, hi, hi. What does the Artisan Consortium for you today?
See anything new?
Don't
Check
need
in
any of
again
that.
soon.
Auction house mount, always nice. What's this? Oh, investigate the consortium. Clerk Silver
Looking to buy?
Oh, auction
Farewell.
house, nice.
Interesting.
Crafting, right.
Straight to business.
Good to be of service.
Artisans Consortium founder, Aisha. Oh. Cool.
Check in again soon.
We go where the sands take us.
Mogra.
Alright, let's blend in, shall we?
Did you hear?
Hear what?
A drake tells me that the Trueborn are on the move. Something important is about to happen.
Truly?
I do not know the details, but he is close to finding it. Soon he will have the power to put the flights in their place, as they deserve.
Do not let the Scalesworn hear you speak like that. Interesting. He finding a stone, put them in their
Aspects
place.
watch over you.
I wonder.
Honor all dragons.
What y'all got around here then?
We serve once more.
There's a
Honor
teacher.
all dragons.
Noraloon. Even Valdrakken's most bustling streets are filled with beauty if you know where to look. Did the Dragon Spawn get a model update?
What time is it?
Not that I know.
It is good to see you here. Holth Aldan Shi, you have arrived. It is an honor, champion. As always, on time. Careful. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. You're late. Oh, different timeline. As always, on time. Our flight has much to offer. I knew you would like my wares. I have all the time in the Isles. This is your time.
Cool.
This is when you leave.
Yeah, alright, I'm leaving. Damn. Whelpling, can I use a cookie on you? Oh! Oh, the cookie makes a little whelpling spawn and it sits on your shoulder. I mean, the shoulder completely makes it, you know. This is your life now. Wait, if I use another one? Oh, there doesn't a new one spawn. Oh, okay.
The Isles have awakened. Guard against chaos.
See, now we got some backup. No gobos are gonna kill me this time. There we go.
Yes? What is it you need?
Oh, Flypaw. Oh, it's up there. Okay. We'll get to it later then. What's happening here? We got Artisan Consortium still. Herbalism Trainer. More trainers that are placed around. Okay, so far we found Dragfear Chilling Area where we could talk and like find out what they found about Nelfarian and their place in the world. We found the archive place, the research place, where they're diving into the lore of this place, as well as Titan relics and whatnot.
What do you have to trade?
We can get ourselves a Mallard Duckling if we get ourselves some food.
A fair trade and a fond farewell to you.
We've infiltrated and oh yeah, there was the secret dance club at the inn. We've uncovered some infiltrators and learned more about their plans. There's like a he and they're looking for a stone. Bruffalon, Stable Master, Duck. Greetings, Beast of the Dragon Isles. Okay.
Charmed.
The only thing that I haven't found yet
You will do well.
is a Black Dragonflight model. And that's purely for whatever voice files they might have.
I never gave up hope.
What?
The Isles have awakened.
Now, obviously, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the Black Dragonflight as there are not that many, but still, would be cool. 5 out of 10 duck games since it has ducks. Has a lot of ducks.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Hello, friend. Did you also get... Who maintained these isles over the eons? We did. And what did we get for it? Nothing.
Go with the aspect.
Did you also get turned out of your home by the return of the masters?
Honor all dragons.
Oh, that's why they're upset. They took care of the isles and now they're just being kicked out because the owners came back. Ah. Okay. Waywatcher, what do you want?
Aspects watch over you.
It seems some of our younger Waywatchers have grown lax in their duties of late. Waywatcher Nori has asked me to check in on her younger sister Alvi, who is stationed at the mouth of the passage of time. Apparently, her recent performance has been less than satisfactory. If you had East and happen to encounter Waywatcher Alvi, please remind her of the importance of her position. Let her know that her sister is rather worried.
Aspects watch over you.
Yeah, alright. Let me yoink the fly paw. Thank you, Draco. Are there any uncorrupted black dragons just going around? I've seen some whelplings fly about, but I don't know. Alluri Flight Master. I think we're just about getting there.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Oh, there you are. Hot Spring Spa Promoter.
What brings you here?
Take it to the spa. You there! You look exhausted, mage. Thank you for the 2 gifted subbies. Wanderers and Trent, enjoy the subs. And mage, enjoy your pet. Never. Lovely, lovely Naveria. Thank you very much for the raid. Everybody coming over. Hello there. How has been your Dragonflight adventure today? We are in Valdrakken. As I've spent, well, I'm thinking we're a good solid hour in the capital city now. And just checking out every nook and cranny. My god, this city has a lot. I love it. You look exhausted, worn down, and extreme need of some R&R. I've just the thing. The Serene Dream Spa is the place for you. Enjoy our new Yuga classes. They are amazing. Or perhaps a mud mask. Facial treatment is more your speed. I recommend both. Yeah, apparently a golden shower is a nice little treatment.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. Yeah, it's great, ain't it, Lil? You're doing fishing things. It's not the most exciting for stream, but so relaxing. I want to Tusker rep. Ooh. I mean, you can talk your way out of anything. I'm sure that watching fishing with you, Nev, and your stories, it will work. Wait, which one is the auctioneer? Antique Dormy. They're the same person?
Take all the time you need. This is your time.
What? Huh? Are they twins? I don't... What's happening? Time travel! Oh, piss off! Time travel, yeah, okay.
Our flight has much to offer.
I like
well,
it.
Then,
I like it a lot.
Let us proceed.
Emporigo. Really? Expordera Emporigo Antique Dormy.
We have been scattered so long.
I love it.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
I'm not lost. Thank you kindly. I do love your naming scheme, though. Go to the spa. We've been down there. I saw some portals in that direction. Have we been in here yet? Yeah, this was the first place we went. That was the Roasted Ram. Dragon Isles Emissary. Switching PC. Okie dokie. Mythic Keystones.
It is an honor, champion.
Are you a bronze dragon, Pandaren? You are.
It is good to see you here.
Oh. We have reached peak peak levels, team. Tales of adventures are the best. Dark dungeons, terrifying monsters, shiny treasures. I want to hear all about them. If you promise to bring back a good story, I might even let you borrow a keystone.
This has been time well spent.
What? Whoa, there are actual portals here. Okay.
I
Yeah, why
doubt
not?
the Primalists come to Bank Vaults to discuss their plans, but we may still overhear something useful. Act like you are inspecting one of the holding chests.
Hello? Is there any horde in here? Token exchange. Ooh.
The widest selection anywhere.
What do you mean, the widest selection? There's nothing. There is nothing there.
Thank you, hero. Wares of unimaginable quality. You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
You're a filthy liar, dude. What the hell?
Glory to all flights. Enjoy Valdrakken.
Look, Humdog Livingsworth the Third, Nomernomi's companion.
It is an
Quack,
honor,
quack.
champion.
Quack, quack.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.
A fair exchange.
Unimaginable indeed.
My apologies. There is nothing here awaiting you.
What do you mean? Commander Aranog said it would be here.
I have not seen him. Come to think of it, I have not seen anyone from Southhold come by today. Very strange.
Suspicious. Oh, look.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Obsidian Outcast. We're gonna reclaim Dragonbane Keep from the Jardin. You could be the reason Wellington reunites with his husband. Beef. How could you say no to that face? Get it? Beef Wellington? Beef Wellington, everybody. We're Group Electroconet, the band together to work on odd jobs and eke out a living. We used to live in the Dragonbane Keep, but when the Jardin refurbished, that stole that away from us. Now all we want is to be able to live there again.
Waters nourish you.
Who's a good little Wellington? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
What do you seek?
Why is Wellington so cute? Look at how squeezable those cheeks are.
Continue to serve.
Where can I go to help? Head to the western part of the Waking Shores. We have a camp overlooking the keep.
Aspects watch over you.
Ew, Khadgar's servant is giving them tours. Oh, you poor thing. Hold up. There's somebody working for Gaines. Come on, man. One more. Oh, there's more in that tank. Come on, you got this. There you go. Proper form. Put it down. Lightweight, baby! Hoo! That's me as well. That's how I work out in the gym as well. Just putting it out there. Not that I want to brag or anything, but that's me. Lightweight, baby! Alright, this is outside of the city. Multi-layered cool city. Still with towers to explore and shit as well. Nice. Okay, so that's where we've been. That was with the pets. That appears to be a bridge leading outward. So here we have more. I think you're looking at the treasure, ain't it, Reason? I've seen the treasure. I've seen the picture. What's here? What? Subject 11 and Zira. Chat, what is that a reference to? And any thoughts? I think more a cool design thing rather than actual hint at like, oh yeah. Old gods make a return. Stranger Things. But then where's Zira from? Interesting. Like, you look at this shrine area and you're like, ooh, there's something special happening here, but there's like literally nothing. Like a couple of citizens, but that's about it. Huh. Zira is the one Illidan blew up. I was thinking maybe it's like a reference to outside media somewhere. I don't know. I do know there's more quests though. Oh, is the city divided into the different colors as well? Ooh. It is wonderful to see Valdrakken so lively again, but there are so many things that have wilted under the foul years of neglect, not the least of which are all the adorable little city critters. We don't have enough dryads to go around tending to them all. How would you like to be an appointed honorary Valdrakken dryad? Some of the city's cutest little friends have gone far too long without the preferred snacks. Will you help me tend to them? Your quest log is full. What? I just got rid of a quest. What do you mean? Yep, I like this capital. It is very shiny, with plenty of room for our peers to do their things. Although it's definitely right that, like, oh, look at all the books that we can't read. But maybe later, maybe. Still, pretty cool stuff, though. 50% the way to convince me to resub and buy Dragonflight. Is it itching, Professor? Is it itching? What if I told you could pet Rex in the game now? And we have Aura still. Okay, they're just moving. Groundkeeper Kama. Dreamhair Herder. Crimson Proto-Whelpling. Oh, they're pets. Magic Nibbler. Yay! Tender, are you enjoying the Butterfly Garden? You know, there's a much larger garden just to the south of here. An older dracona by the name of Grimepack fends to it. Or tends to it even. He could always use an extra pair of hands. He has an assistant, but I've never actually seen him. Ah. Okay. Butterfly Garden, yay! It's wonderful to see the flights back in the skies. Hello! Interested to see that there are those amongst the city that are like, ew, they came back and they stole our home. And then there's others like, yay, they finally came back. Oh, we waited so long for this. And that difference is evident in bad guys among us. Ach, Jezus, wat doen jullie nou weer hier? What the? Why are there ethereals in my Dragon Isles? Where the hell did the ethereals come from? Yeah, okay. Tragio! Enjoy dinner. Bronze citizens. Oh, and here we fly into the Bronze Dragonflight. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. You can actually choose in which inn you want to chill at. My father said the cartography wouldn't prove to be sufficient lucrative career. Well, the joke's on him, huh? I swear, we find entire continents every couple of years these days. Okay. Being self-aware is rather funny. Apparently being able to fly provides quite the advantage when it comes to charting out new terrain. Parting Glass Patrons, Innkeeper. I mean, if this is where you're going to keep the Time Walkers, then I want to be here, okay? then this is gonna be my joint. Origin of the Ephirials. They come from a planet, Karesh, I think. God, it's been a long time. And on their planet, they ended up in a war against Dimensius the All-Devouring, like a big old void creature. And Dimensius assaulted them, and they had like the shield going on. But eventually, they were like blown away. And, oh god, the goblins are trying to recreate this Titan relic. Oh dear. They tried to fight against Dimensius, but in the process they were like blown away, and only thing that remained was like their energetic soul bits, which they then started to band-aid. And with the technology they started to like trade and travel across the stars. But never forgetting the war against Dimensius. We did join them in the Burning Crusade, taking care of Dimensius. Although being Creature of the Void, you could imagine it went like back to the Void Realm, but still, we took care of Dimensius. And ever since then, they've just been around making deals, making money. And then with Shadowlands, there was a development. Dracona stares at you for a long moment. I should install a door. Huh. Yes, you should. In Shadowlands, we saw the brokers, and anybody with a pair of eyes could see that there's, you know, connections between the brokers and the Ephirials. Beyond what we hoped was going to be laziness on their part, and you just take the Ephirials, you make them a little bit different, and hey, look at that. You now have a whole new race into your storyline. Unfortunately, nothing ever came from that. There's no connection between the Ephirials and the brokers. So, yeah. There's that. Yeah, it was just a theory, absolutely, but either there was going to be some storytelling between it, or it was going to be extremely lazy to like be like, oh yeah, we made brokers, except they look like the Ephirials, they act like the Ephirials. Basically, they are the Ephirials, but they're not the Ephirials, and it's like, did it take you a long time to come up with this, or, you know? Look, it's the water from the cutscene. Wow. Noble, I have a question for you. A friend DM'd me that there's this debate happening about the Dragfear's visage is actually clothes or conjured, because they're basically shape-shifting into a naked form, and the clothes over on top of the naked visage forms. Now we are both trying to figure it out. Oh god, I wanna say that the visage, the clothes are part of the magical visage, and the reason why I say that is because of Caligos' girlfriend from the comics. Hang on. God, what was her name? Hang on, I'm trying to find the name. My brain is also not entirely there. Tiragosa. Tiragosa took on a disguise. And when she did, she was like, ooh, look at me. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. I want to argue, my point is that the disguise is part of the visage. So the clothes that they transform into are part of the magic spell that we see. Now, if you want to go further, you could argue, well, what about the clothes? Are they actually there if it's magic or not? And what would happen if you would dispel the magic? But either way, I argue magical clothes. That's what's happening. Now, excuse me as I need to feed this hungry little swoglet right here. No, not Envina. No. Envina was a whole different one. No, there was, in the comic with the Sunwell, there was like a bit where his girlfriend was like, oh shit, we're doing like the whole human thing, let me get comfortable. And then she goes, ooh, shit, there's another ancient stone here. Another one of these. What? The ancient stone senses your presence and very slowly begins to emit a beautiful luminescence which lasts for a fleeting moment. Perhaps it's waiting for something. What are these stones all about? This is the freaking, every zone has these stones. Hey, yo, are we gonna put them together? Like, what's happening here? Strip in their visage? Or do they have magic to close off? Both. They can take off their clothes. And they can magic their clothes away. Yes. Howdy, spoiled. Right? They look like they're like, we need to put them together, but they're waiting for something. Maybe it's like an ancient titan disc that's gonna tell us what we need to do next. I'll magic your clothes away, baby. See, I don't know what happened. I think she cast a spell. Before I knew it, clothes were away. I couldn't go any further with that. I wanted to, but I was like, oh yeah, wait, I'm streaming right now. I need to behave. You are in need of my aid. A Tulipa gigantum. Hungry hatchling fat. There. There we go. Honorary pet feeder of the city. I think, unless somebody wants to point out, like, hey, no, but you missed like a big chunk, go here and here. Oh, wait. I haven't seen everything yet. What is happening here? Dream of Wishtera. Wishtera. Why are you dreaming about naked troll parties? Oh, you're dreaming about a time that you were still a proto-dragon. And the land was like, oh, that's what they're trying to embody here. You're dreaming of the old days. Sorry, my mind was perverted for a moment. You're dreaming of the days that you were still a wee little dragon. Aww. Oh shit, more. That's cool. These little things, this is what sells me on an expansion. This kind of love and detail and attention. Like this, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Except I really care. So I love seeing these things happen. Because it helps world building, right? It helps storytelling. It helps portraying the mindset of certain dragons wanted to go back to how it used to be. That the order placed upon it by the Titans is not the path that everybody just enjoys. I love it. Oh, how wonderful. There's one more critter that needs our help, though. And the fear situation is rather dire. While you were gone, I heard from a dream hare that one of the local ducklings is feeling rather down and in the dumps. Aww. Whenever I feel moody, I snack on something sweet and tasty. As an expert in cute, lovable creatures, I know that the same principles surely apply here. They're fond of the tasty hatchling treat. Oh, I had one of those. Oh, man. Now I don't have those anymore. Find or cook a tasty hatchling treat. What do I need to cook that? Because I got the recipe. Tasty hatchling treats. Maybe meat, basilisk eggs. Oh, screw that. You know what? Your duckling is gonna starve. I'm sorry. Captain, I've done the work. Good, let this serve as a notice that the Primalists will never be welcomed in Valdrakken. So, the Primalists are up to something in the south, and soldiers have not been arrived from Southhold Garrison. This does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. What about a hidden place? I'll tell you where, but you have to solve the riddle. I know about the statue, Morris, where you have to, like, bow to it, if that's what you're talking about. Based on your discoveries, I suspect the Primalists are attacking Commander Aeronaught garrisons at Southhold, but my skill sworn cannot leave the city, as that would be exactly what the Primalists are hoping for. I need your help. Go there and help them out. Oh well, yes. I was like one of the first that we ran into. Loved it though. Secret party in? Hell yeah, loved it. Are those capital city transports? Yes, they are. Oh, sick. Riding home. Unatos, Keeper of Renown. What can I do for you? Renowned supplies. Greetings, Paladin. You've proved your worth to the Valdrakken Accord. Here are some supplies to aid your cause. Thank you. Orientation Valdrakken. Welcome to Valdrakken. In recognition of your assistance to Dragonflies, number of suppliers around the city authorize supplies you with some of our finest wares. Meet the important Accord suppliers. Here are some supplies. So I still don't have the weekly quest. Where do I pick that one up then? Ooh, Dragon Eye supplies. Browse your wares. Ooh, cool. So that's a lot. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Need to finish the leveling story first. Oh, okay. Right. I'm amazed by the Dragon Forges. They never lose their heat. The Consortium quickly proving their business savvy. I learned much from my alliance and Horde friends since their arrival. Valdrakken is certainly thriving, but I often wish I could have seen it in its prime back in the day. Were those the ones I needed? Yes, they were. Nice, though. A couple of extra portals. I don't know exactly why those portals are just out and about and not in a room. But it's nice to have some extra teleportation portals again. And I just love the framework they use there. It's gorgeous. Orientation Valdrakken. We look forward to working with ya. Valdrakken is happy to have you as a patron and an ally. Nice. Stoic ancient creatures devoid of emotions. Oh, yeah. Nah, the portals are to places that we've known. Like, they tell you, like, they take it to, like, Chef Rev and Jade Forest and whatnot. So they have a purpose. It's just, they're randomly out in the field and like, okay, cool.